Now, let me preface, whatever the fancy fucking word is that I had to tell you this intro, right? I need you guys to understand, I hate politics. I don't care if you love Trump. I don't care if you love Bernie. I don't care if you love Tulsi. I don't care if you love Biden. I don't care who you love. I hate politics. I am fiercely libertarian. I do not care about your political input at all. I don't care if I hurt your feelings here. I don't care. I'm going to tell you this the way I see it from a marketing perspective, being a digital marketer with very high level digital marketers in high places that tell me lots of behind the scenes stuff. Okay? So people's panic is absolutely going to do more harm than good. Again, there's going to be a cascading effect of overloading hospitals from panic and all these things. Now, let's talk about the stock market crash. This is very likely to throw us into an economic recession. What I need to explain to you is that the US economy is absolutely booming. It is doing fantastically well, okay? Now, what will happen if we crash into an economic recession is this is going to wipe out something that has been known as the Trump bump. Fans of Trump tend to call this the Trump bump, which is the term people use to describe the economic boom that we have experienced during Trump's presidency. Again, I don't care how you feel politically. It doesn't matter to me, okay? But we have had an economic boom since the Trump presidency. Now, the fact remains, the economy is booming. The last jobs report that came out, I believe, last week was stellar, right? It makes it abundantly clear that the economic fallout that just happened, trillions of dollars being wiped out of the market basically overnight, this was simply due to nothing but panic. This was a panicked sell-off. That's it. There's no other way to see this. Think about this politically. We have a media that is 99% owned by the left. A left that wants Trump out of office at any cost. And they don't think or care at all about potential consequences. This is at any cost. Now, Trump is most likely facing re-election. Did I just trigger you? Goodness, oh boy. Trump is most likely facing re-election precisely because the economy is booming. Now, if you are a liberal media and you desperately want Trump out of office and the economy is booming and you really want to make it look like his entire presidency was a failure, what's the fastest way to collapse the economy? Well, a 24/7 fear campaign about coronavirus to spark a panicked sell-off that crashes the stock market is a very solid plan. Now, again, I'm not saying the virus or coverage has been manufactured. I just gave you an hour and a half of how real this thing is and how scared people should be about it. It's not manufactured. Coronavirus is very real, and it is a very scary problem. All I am saying is the media has most definitely taken advantage of this. And it is not far-fetched to think that they have purposefully pushed this coverage in our face to a degree that it didn't need to be pushed in our face to impact the economy in a very specific way. Because what happened in the last 2 weeks, if we go into an economic recession, again, this will wipe out all of the gains that are currently being attributed to the Trump bump. Gone. Which means in an election year that all the debates get to say, well, Mr. Trump, what happened to that amazing economy you've been bragging about? The stock market just wiped all of your earnings out from your entire presidency. How do you answer that, Mr. Trump? And they can put the blame on him. If you don't believe me, go on Twitter and just search economy and look at what people are saying. Because some of the most powerful left-wing politicians in the world are not talking about coronavirus right now. They are talking about Trump's failed economy. This is absolutely false. And again, I don't care if you like Trump. I don't give a shit either way. Who the president is means nothing to me. Like I said, I have my multiple income streams. I have my businesses. I worry about me. I worry about my family. If your quality of life is dictated by who is the president, you're doing it wrong. Sorry if that sounds harsh. Nobody's in control of my life but me. That's it, everybody. Okay? But I need you to understand how these things work behind the scenes. Why is it that all of Twitter, all of left-wing Twitter right now is literally saying nothing but Trump's economy has failed? What about the coronavirus and the potential 500 to 800,000 people that could die? How come you're not talking about coronavirus? How come you're saying that Trump's economy has failed? Tinfoil hats, everybody. This is how the world works. This is not far-fetched, okay? So that's basically it about my little tinfoil hat thing I wanted to share with you guys.